You guys showed amazing support for the other video considering hair colors. And here I am back at it, this time with the blondes. As always, I want to thank you guys for your amazing support. Go ahead and comment down one person from each team you believe and would like to win. Subscribe to my gaming channel, link down below, Kush Carnivore. And for this series, I think I'm just gonna ultimately do the wheel every time. I am going to get the first challenge, I'm going to name the teams, and then we are going to get this season started. It is starting off with carving. So a carving competition, that's probably something along the lines of race to one area, 3 people have to carve something, race to another area. It's like a statue carving now, maybe marble instead of wood carving like the other ones had to do. And then when those 2 or 3 are done, we have the last contestants on each team, something simple, carve soap, in which the team who does the worst with their carvings, rated by Chris and Chef, has to go to tribal council. They lose. And by that I mean the campfire ceremony. I feel like JackBox would be good at this. Dwayne would be alright at this. Junior would probably teach him, and I think he would be good. I think Wayne would be good. Jeff, I don't know. Rock, I mean, he is in a band, so maybe. And he does the drums, I think. Or the guitar. Owen, I think if he uses his teeth, he could actually carve some really good pieces in a cartoonish style. So I won't even lie, I think immediately Din Don Doyle Dales, they got it. It's really coming down between Gloctopus and Queen Team. And a lot of these girls, they use makeup, or they really worry about their appearance. So I think they do stuff like that, especially Sugar being a pageant queen. Lindsay might fumble. And Dakota might fumble, but I don't know. It's really hard to give them a leg up because honestly, Queen Team, you got this. Gloctopus does anyway. Queen Team, you guys, campfire ceremony, and just looking at them, I'm pretty sure the 2 that probably fumbled the hardest is Lindsay and Dakota, but I think Lindsay and Dakota would get along great, especially with Blanley and Kelly. So they might actually have the numbers over Nichelle, Julie, and Sugar. And I think Sugar would be gloating that she did the best in the challenges. None of these girls are good as her. They might as well just be getting carried by Sugar. They suck. Dakota's mad she ain't having this. Lindsay knows an attitude. Kelly, you know she doesn't take attitude. And Blanley, yup, Sugar, I'm sorry, first one out of here. You did the best and somehow you're the first one out. It just worked. Alright, and now as for the second challenge was endurance. It is endurance. Alright, so basically whatever team I think could last the longest, pause. Dwayne and Owen, maybe a little bit Junior, kind of fumbling. It depends what kind of endurance it is. Because if it's running or something, Junior might got it. If it's weights, Junior probably don't. Emma, y'all might think she might not got endurance, but she's actually quite she does have endurance. Her endurance stats up there. Lindsay, Dakota, Kelly, Blaine. Dang, bro. Queen Team again? That kind of sucks, low-key. Feel like Lindsay and Dakota were probably the first 2 out, low-key. And Kelly being the 3rd out. I feel like Kelly gets talked a lot by Blair, but... Or not Blair, oh my god, Blanley. But I think she really does get along with Lindsay and Dakota. These are the daughters she wished she had. And so when Blanley's you know what? I actually align more with Nichelle and Julia because I do feel like these 3 talk a lot more. And she probably mentions probably getting Dakota or Lindsay out to better the team. But I think hearing this, Kelly would tell them those 3 would flip on Bailey. Oh my god, I'm calling her everything but her name. What's going on? You know what? It doesn't matter. Get her out of here. Y'all know where I was going with this. Why am I being around the bush? I can't even call her by the right name, and y'all expecting her to go farther than, that? Come on now. Bailey, Blair. I'm about to call her Din Don Doyle before I even call her real name. They really need a challenge that's meant for that. This would be a good challenge, but instead they get Brawn and Speed. Alright, well, Speed, Dwayne, and Owen actually cripples this team heavily. I think Kelly might be the only one here who isn't fast, and I even think that might be wrong considering her time on Redonkulous Race. Nichelle is dummy strong, and so is Julia kinda. I know all of them are fast. You know what, low-key, I think I'm gonna give it to Din Don Doyle Dale. They might be second, though. I don't think they get first, and so I'm gonna give a huge leeway for Queen Team They get first. Maybe Amy and Sammy were arguing. They fumbled. Emma and Carrie were talking about, whose ex is the worst or some shit because maybe her and Devin fell off. I have no idea. Joe carried crazy. I think all the girls are looking up to her. And I won't even lie. I think Emma and Bridget, along with Dawn, most likely watched Pacatail Island, and Joe probably did as well just to get confirmation of like her competitors. And I low-key think everyone will take into account that Amy was an absolute righteous, not nice word. And they want to give Sammy that break because everyone in Pacatail Island was like Zoe mode, just completely blind as hell, like Ultra Blind Pro Max Dora Where's the Star. And I think that, except maybe Joe might be on, like Amy's side, but even she might vote for Amy just to seem like she was with the majority. And now we have a double elimination, and I won't even lie, before I continue, I'm gonna give someone to Queen Team because they need a little help low-key. So you know what, Jacques? Go ahead, bro. You need to be over there. Kelly might not like him a little bit, might talk a little bit of crap, but I think Julia and Nichelle loves the fact he's over here. And the next challenge is going to be stupid. Alright, so I explained what this was last time. I just keep rambling about a challenge until eventually someone's out, and this is a double, so this is gonna be great. Alright, here's a challenge I just thought of right now, never used before in any of my videos. So what's gonna happen is everyone's gonna get a crab, like a pet crab, right? And they're gonna train the crab specifically to their liking, and then Chris and Chef will ask each team to present 3 crabs, in which those crabs will have a beauty contest. But the teams weren't expecting that. They were expecting the crabs to fight, so this comes as a surprise to them. So the 3 crabs chosen for each team to compete in this like Pokemon, here's a badge and some stats, eat a couple berries before the pageant. Here are the 3 contestants from each team. We got Lindsay, Jacques, and Nichelle, followed by Junior, Owen, and Wayne. Last but not least for Gloctopus is Dawn, Carrie, and Bridget. Now if each team just had to lose 1 crab, like to just be eliminated from the contest due to Chef and Chris, Lindsay, I think she probably made hers look exactly like her, like a little blue bandana, like around the eyes and everything. But I think Nichelle and Jacques, theirs might look better, especially Jacques. I think his probably looks like Johnny Bravo low-key. Wayne, I think he kind of did a similar thing like Lindsay, except instead of looking like him, it just looks like Wayne Gretzky or something with a little mini hockey club. And I won't lie, that's a little cute. So I'm gonna just put Owen in last instead because he made his crab look like Colonel Sanders. Bridget probably just put it like a necklace around her along with some bedazzlement. The part I really like about it is Bridget put gloves on her crab, custom made fitted, which is kind of fresh. But the rest of the attire isn't that fresh. Like, you can't wear $5 shirt, $2 pants, and then $1,000 Yeezy and expect to, like, be drip. No, bruh. It gotta be, like, $40, $40, $40. You don't need, like, $1,000 whatever. I really like the fact she gave her crab dreads. And she used, like, local rocks to make beads out of it to make it look like her. But Jacques' crab as Johnny Bravo's just too fire. I'm sorry. Definitely leading the red team. Junior's crab has a little backwards hat made out of an acorn shell that he painted red. It got, like, a little hip-hop chain and parachute pants, which is kind of cute. And then Dawn dressed hers up in T-51 power armor straight from Vault 11 in the Wasteland. Congratulations, Gloctopus, y'all got the dub. I knew y'all could do it pushing through, which means, unfortunately for Queen Team and Din Don Doyle Dale, y'all cooked. I'm not talking crabs. Your crabs get set free. It's kind of cute, though. We're going to have, like, a whole bunch of, like, dressed up crabs running around the island. So, I believe Jacques will heavily side with Julia and Nichelle. I do believe they all probably vote Dakota because she's been fumbling. Kelly betrayed, but Jacques doesn't want to see Kelly go, and neither does Julia, because even though she betrayed, she still kind of likes Kelly. And Julia's kind of friends with Lindsay anyway, so she kind of understands. I think Kelly, Lindsay, and Dakota vote Nichelle, in which they fight, and Nichelle wins that tiebreaker. Congratulations! Her crab probably grabbed Dakota's by the weave. Because I know the crab's hair is fake to code. I can see the extensions. You did it terrible. Now, as for Din Don Doyle Dale, they're having a rough time because they really didn't want to have to vote someone out. And I won't lie, I think Junior, Wayne, and Dwayne, like literally Dwayne, and Wayne, like the Ains, they gotta be working together. No way they're not. And Dwayne played on a season with literally all three of them. And I think he knows that Jeff is very capable of winning stuff. So it really comes down to Owen and Jeff. And someone on Discord yesterday was hating on Owen hella crazy, wanting him out first. And since he wants him out first, Jeff, I'm sorry, that's 17th place. Yes, they all get to make a placement further, but now it is another double elimination they have to go through. They don't want to have to do this again. They want to win, even though the chances are slim, and it is going to be drama. Oh, you know for a fact, Queen Team, congratulations. Y'all got this again. You got that drama on deck for sure. Gloctopus, finally. Your time has come, my boy. I feel like Joe has Dawn and Emma ready at her brigade, like they're all three talking and working together. And really, I think it probably comes down to between like Bridget and Carrie, mainly because Joe kind of likes Sammy because Sammy has like a hardship, and Dawn also likes Sammy because she can see her aura and how sad it is. And I also feel like Dawn has a preference for Bridget to stay, which means ultimately, Carrie, you gotta go. I'm sorry. Carrie, more like dropped. And, you know, Din Don Doyle Dale, Owen Hater, congratulations. Your dream came true. But as you guys see this question mark, it is time for the teams to be divided. And by team, I mean Din Don Doyle Dale. They're just going to be split up. Junior and Dwayne over here. Rock and Wayne over there. You guys have made the final 14 and be very proud. But the show does go on. Just now getting used to their teams. They now have to do a challenge with them. And it is easy. Alright, so easy. We got Dwayne, Junior, Lindsay, kinda Kelly. And then we got Sammy a little bit. Yeah, Queen Team, you got this. Congratulations. And immediately, I think Emma is ready to tell Joe that Wayne needs to go, more than ready to go. Joe is like, well, what about Rock? Because Wayne is like a good competitor. He could help us win. And Emma, she's thinking about it. She's like, fine, I guess. Rock, I'm sorry. Wayne, you better not lose again. Joe got your back, but she can only do so much. Lucky place number 13. Queen Team hoping for another easy, but it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be Braun. And that is why Joe is the smartest, because she kept Wayne around exactly for that reason. But does it even really matter? Because they got Jacquise, Nichelle. You know what? Maybe it does matter. You know what, Joe? I'm going to give you leeway. You saved Wayne for a reason. I'm going to think he was able to do, you know, his second chance justice. Alright, now as for the Queen Team, I feel like Kelly and Dwayne probably do get along immediately. And she introduces Lily. Now, oh my god, what is... Oh, am I having a seizure? I'm teasing my aneurysm, bruh. Lindsay, my favorite character, by the way, of Total Drama. At least for now, I think, probably. And I forgot her name. Or I didn't forget, I just said it wrong. Alright, anyway, Junior probably part of this alliance. And I think Dwayne and Junior and Kelly are more than eager to get Jacquise out of here. They flip-flop on if they should take out one of the girls, but nah. Males, I'm so sorry, y'all getting demolished right now. The final 12 facing their next challenge, and it is video games. Ooh, alright, this one's kind of nice. I feel like a lot of these people don't play video games at all. And I won't lie, Junior, Dwayne, I bet you guys carry hard on your team. Wayne, you tried, but RIP. Now, Emma always has like kind of a problem with authority figure a little bit. I think with Joe like leading a brigade on always who should get out, and it's usually her way. I think Emma gets like a little off-put by that, and even though that Joe wants to get Wayne out like Emma said, I also think Joe might bring up like, hey, how about instead we get rid of Bridget, because Wayne could still help us. And this annoying the hell out of Emma. So I think she actually gets Wayne and Bridget. She convinces Wayne that Joe is after them. She tells Bridget that she's about to get the votes if she doesn't join. At the end of the day, it's 3 votes Bridget and 3 votes Joe. Which, unfortunately for Bridget, Joe does win that tiebreaker, guaranteeing herself into the final 11. Which I'm sure she would... Who is it? Who just died? Alright, Nichelle being 1, 2, 3, all the way to 11. I am going to roll for a random number. Whichever one that is the person who just got... Aw, bruh, what? They done did her dirty. What'd she get Medivac from? What'd she do? She sprained an ankle? She probably did. R.I.P. Now we got another double elimination, which is the last one, by the way, so don't worry. And if they survive this, they go straight to the merge. And a lot of these people have been fighting crazy to get to the merge. And it looks like the challenge is simply going to be speed. And you know what? I'm going to say it's like a purge type of race. So it doesn't really matter if you're on a team. It's just last 2 to finish the race loses. And you know how in Total Drama they had to make their own bikes and then they switched and did all that bull? I think this time it's a legitimately fair race. If you lose your bike, you're going to have to run to the finish line or convince someone else to let you on their bike if said person has room. And when you make a bike, you actually get to ride it this time. I think Dwayne and Junior are helping each other crazy. Joe is probably helping Wayne, because I feel like at the end of the day, Joe has kind of had a brick attachment to Wayne, even though he's really goofy. Especially seeing how Wayne can take a beating. Alright, now in terms of just racing and who actually does the best in maneuvering through the mines and explosives that Chris put, I do think Julia would have a very stable bike and at the same time be able to quickly go across, along with Joe. Now, Dawn's bike, I'm actually gonna say, messes up not too shortly after the race starts. But we got a deer or a tiger or some random animal just coming out of nowhere, letting her get on it, go to the finish line. She does her thing. And on her way to the finish line, she picks up Lindsay because she feels bad for her, because this is when Lindsay got out. In her first season, Lindsay was already freaking out, and Dawn saw her. She was like, you know what? I should help Lindsay. She's scared right now, especially seeing that Lindsay's walking because her bike immediately folded like a piece of paper at an origami convention. And you know I can't let Dwayne and Junior fumble on this, especially after helping each other. Wayne, I'm also gonna say you got it. Now, this is a little bit hard to choose because I got to eliminate 2 people, and I won't lie, some of y'all may see this already coming. Emma, I'm so sorry. I think your bike probably breaks down in the middle and then you keep hitting traps, you just keep fumbling. I'm so sorry, this is just what your fate is. Now for Sammy and Kelly, I think there's plenty of reasons why each wouldn't make it and each would, but I'm gonna have to give the benefit of the doubt to Kelly. I think, she probably does do jogs every morning, Pilates, you know what I'm talking about. Think she would be able to maneuver, and I think Sammy also just probably has a run of bad luck, which allows us to fully view our final 8. They all ate a... Tell you what, there's a fishing challenge on here, and that would be amazing for Dwayne. Hopefully, he can get to that before he's eliminated. Brain and endurance. Alright, Lindsay out, Dwayne out, Wayne out. The main front runners are Joe, Julia, Dawn, to be honest. And I think if Joe doesn't get this, she might be targeted and out. So I will give her plot armor, saying she wins this immunity. And I also think that everyone immediately see that there's 3 redonkulous racers still left, and 2 of them are in a pair. I think Joe, Julia, probably getting Lindsay on board. I think these 3 would probably vote Junior over Dwayne because he has proven to be good in challenges and Dwayne is a lot easier to beat. Dawn, Junior, and Dwayne vote Julia. Wayne votes Kelly and Kelly votes Wayne. Which means, you know what, I'm just gonna say tiebreaker, Julia versus Junior, and a 1v1 against a child. What do you think's gonna happen? I'm so sorry, Junior. He probably tells, his dad, good luck, do it for us. get the money. All right. We are doing archery. Dang, is this Joe again? It's either Joe, Wayne, or Dwayne. I feel like Dwayne has shot a couple bows in his time, but I don't think he's gonna be that good. Joe, you know what? Congrats on that another immunity. Wayne is happy he's working with you. And this time, I feel like Joe might now be targeting Kelly. But I think Lindsay really likes Kelly. And Dwayne hearing that Joe was the one that made moves on Junior, I think he might tell Wayne that since they were like all really close. And to be honest with you, I think a flip is probably gonna happen. Most likely on Julia, but this is total drama. And I'm gonna, a little bit of plot armor, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna say Julia actually has an idol that she uses. Meaning that there is one vote Wayne and one vote Dawn that counts. Both of them have to go head-to-head in a tiebreaker, in which, Dwayne, congratulations, you are the only male left standing in this competition. I don't know how you did it, but good job. Everyone left only have a little bit more to go, and this is drama-based challenge, meaning I gotta let Julia have it. Some of y'all could debate Joe got it more, but Julia, I think, got it. Joe, I think, might be able to convince Lindsay to flip her vote, but at the end of the day, I don't think there's any possibility where Joe gets saved here. And, an idol is no longer in play. Joe, you did your thing, MVP of the season. Now let's see which one of these people about to win. Final 5 immunity, winning this guaranteed into 4. Oh my god, Dwayne. Oh, Dwayne. Congratulations, Dwayne. You have one immunity. Some of y'all could say Dawn might be better, but I think she's better at releasing fish than catching. Dwayne cannot be voted out. I think Kelly and Lindsay are immediately on his side. And I do believe Lindsay and Kelly like Julia a lot more than they do Dawn. Dwayne might vote Julia. Dawn might vote Julia. But Julia, Lindsay, and Kelly, I think they do vote Dawn. Getting 5th place is not a bad placement. Not bad at all. Dawn, you tried your hardest. Congratulations. Now, I do not know who's going to win. Is this another fear plus brain plus speed? I have to give it to Julia. I can't even lie to you. And I do believe Julia tries to work with Lindsay to vote Dwayne out because I think Kelly is going to ride with Dwayne to the end. Because not only are they super allies, but I think Kelly could believe she can beat Dwayne easier. So, 2 votes Lindsay, unfortunately. 2 votes Dwayne. And you know what? I am going to let the wheel pick again for the tiebreaker challenge since this is Brawn and Brain. Lindsay, I'm so sorry. I kind of wanted to let you win, but at the same time, not too long ago, I just said you were my favorite character, so what would it look like if I let you win here? Kelly, Dwayne, and Julia all fighting. They can taste. No way. Was this easy? Oh, this is between Kelly and Dwayne, in which guaranteed into the final 2. Congratulations, Dwayne. Kelly and Julia fighting it amongst each other on the tiebreaker. Aw, Kelly, I'm so sorry. You tried your best. The parents almost made it to the end. Now, keep in mind, in my universe, there is always alt winners, so you choose which one is the winner and which one's the alt winner. But to me specifically, Dwayne, congratulations, you have won this season. It is a little goofy I let Dwayne win. Sometimes I do give him a little bit of plot armor, but I think he would be a very charismatic winner, especially for a season like this. Dang, there's 21 of them? Golly. But just keep in mind, everything is only my opinion. I really do hope you guys like this. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Subscribe to my gaming channel, Kush Carnivore. Fire content down there. And I dare every single one of you to have a good day. Stay safe during your summer break.